What's going on, guys? It's your old pal CHH here, and today we're doing an episode on my favorite Halloween movie, Halloween 3: Season of the Witch. Now, there are a ton of wild releases that I found online, and some of the artwork is bizarre. They'll use images from Halloween 5 or 6, but it's a Halloween 3 release. There was this really cool website I'll put down in the pinned comment. That way you can go through and archive. And if there's any of them that I didn't put on here, you can actually look and see for yourself some of these cool ones. I grabbed a lot of them, though, so definitely have a seat. I don't know how long this video will be. But I wanted to show you some of my favorite releases that I own of Halloween 3 and some of my older releases. Of course, I'm not going to show every single thing here. There's DVDs that you could get, Universal DVDs. There are certain releases that everybody probably has, like the Scream Factory Blu-ray releases. I'll show the newest release just in case you're coming across this video out of curiosity about the film. The newest way you can get this film is definitely the Halloween 3 4K, which is a great release and the best way to watch the film picture quality and audio-wise for sure. But let's look at some of my older releases. One of my favorite classic releases was when the Halloween films, during Universal's era, they felt like they milked the cow enough and they weren't putting anything out. So this company called Good Times decided that they were going to put out a DVD and VHS of Halloween 3. And the artwork is half Halloween 3 and half Halloween 2. You can see the glowing green eyes in there. It's a funny little release. It doesn't really look that good. But it's Good Times DVD. So Universal, there was a time when Universal licensed out the films. One of my favorite releases I have is this Blockbuster Presents a Halloween trilogy. Now the cool thing about this is it comes with Halloween, Halloween 2, and Halloween 3. And you open it up, and inside are the VHS tapes. And in there is Halloween 3. We'll look at the Halloween 2 one for the episode we do on Halloween 2. And it's one of the better Good Time arts that Good Time Video ever did, where you've got the 3 kids on there. It actually looks really good. I really dig that a lot. So yeah, and this is a really clean VHS. Good Times home video. So the Good Times era is something that some of the younger fans don't know about. But if you're older, you remember the Good Times era. So this is actually fantastic art for this VHS. So go on eBay if you want to look up these. This is the good Blockbuster trilogy of the Halloween films. I actually laminated the box. That way it would prevent any more damage, which I'm never going to sell this, so I didn't mind doing that. One of my favorite releases I have is my German Blu-ray. Now, they did this really cool art where they've got one of the suits holding this pumpkin with like the witch mask coming out of it. There's no special features in terms of anything that we haven't seen before at all. I don't even think there were any special features on here. But yeah, this is a cool release. I really like that. I got that off of Amazon UK, I think. For a fair price. It was probably no more than $15. So just in case you're wanting to collect some of those, I think Nathan Thomas Milliner did artwork for some of the Blu-rays overseas. Here is the American Laserdisc. I hope there's no glare, I can't see, but this release is one that I got years and years and years ago. I love it. I love the American Laserdisc. It's a beautiful Laserdisc, artwork-wise. It's just the Halloween 3 art has the most vintage feel out of anything to me, and that's one of the things I love about Halloween 3. It feels so vintage. And here's the back art. You've got a picture of Little Buddy, Tom Atkins in both of these, and a cool little write-up and stuff like that. But what's even cooler, I think you guys will like, is my Japanese Laserdisc of Halloween 3. Look at this thing. So this one has different font up there at the top, and it's a different picture of like the witch in like red. And Season of the Witch down there is all different. This is a really cool release. I love it. I have it in the super high dollar case to keep it pristine shape. And you've got some really great pictures on there. I just love this release to death. It's one of my all-time favorite Laserdiscs I own. I bought this from a collector that was liquidating his inventory back in 2012 or 13, and the only one I've ever seen on eBay, and I snagged it up. I paid about $40 for it, which is fair compared to what it would go for now. But yeah, this is the Japanese Laserdisc, one of my favorites. And the coolest release, for all you young cats and kittens out there, before Laserdisc, there was this format called CED. Now, basically what that was like a vinyl record. and it played movies. Now, you don't really see the record because they're in these hard cases, and the only way for this to open up is for the tab to get pulled by the machine, so you'd have to put it in here. But this is the Halloween 3 CED. This is one wild format that died around 1985. There are select titles that came out in 85, like Back to the Future, but other titles didn't. Friday 5 got a CED. It was the last Friday movie to get a CED. And this was the last Halloween movie to get a CED, the Halloween 3 CED. This is one of my most randomly weird home video releases of Halloween 3, the CED disc. It's very faded. You can see the colors have kind of turned into like this light orange. There's no vibrance to it anymore. I bet it looked really cool brand new, but at the same time, I like the way this looks old school. So my CED is wicked cool, MCA home video. So there that is. All right, guys, so now we're going to look at a bunch of insanely cool VHS releases, DVD releases from around the world. It's hard for me to say exactly where all of these came from because it would take me a long time to write them all down, but you get the idea like usual. So let's have a slideshow and look at that and let's see which ones are the coolest ones. Original Halloween 3 Universal VHS. So classic. I'll always love this artwork so very much. It's so cool. Here's one that has like a John Carpenter Presents type of look to it. Still dig that. That actually looks more like the poster with the box of the image of the kids in the background. Domo Video. This one's pretty cool. Yeah. Nice images on the back of that one, for sure. This one just has that amazing art. This is one of my favorite art pieces for the movie. That head in the chair. Like, I'm assuming that was supposed to be what happens to Tom Atkins if he never escaped, which is something I just dig. I believe this is Japanese. It looks just like my Laserdisc, this is awesome. Look at that shot of the witch face. That is amazing. Here's another one that's very similar, not as cool. I think the Japanese one had much better color tones to it, but still, we're showing all of them. Now, I wanted to show these guys. These are some like ads from newspapers for Halloween 3. And I just thought you guys would get an absolute kick out of that. How sick is that? And this next one is like my favorite. I really dig that. The night no one comes home. Man, I love the tagline. The night no one comes home is my favorite tagline. Anyway, back to it. Here's another one. Halloween 3 Season of the Witch VHS. Not bad. And I apologize for the low res. Some of these, this is the absolute best I can do. I don't know if these are pretty rare. This one has an interesting look. Pretty cool shots in the back. Not my favorite, but, you know, not bad. Again, we're back to that amazing shot. Man, I love this. Look at this, guys. This is so freaking cool. And look at the little kids in the bottom right corner. I love that so much. Here's another one with, like, the Good Time style art. So that means this VHS probably came out in the mid-90s, wherever it came out from, but I like that, too. This one's really cool. John Carpenter Presents again. That says Canon Home Video, which is so bizarre to me. Canon put out a VHS over... Look at that. That's wicked. Now, this one has the coolest back art. Look at the shots at the masks and stuff. I love that so much. That's from a... I don't know what country that is. Maybe somebody in the chat can tell me, but that's really cool. We're about to get into some weird one, guys, like this one that has Halloween 2 art on it, but that's a Halloween 3 VHS. How sick is that? I just can't get over it, guys. This is just... wicked cool stuff. This one has Halloween 6 on the front, but it's a Halloween 3 VHS. Tom Atkins, Stacey Nelkin, Dan O'Hurley. Look, I love it. This one's cool. Hard Horror, Halloween 3. This one's cool. I like it. It's not my favorite, but, you know. This one is really wicked. This is a DVD from overseas. Look at that pumpkin on the front with the hand coming out of the eye. I don't know if you can beat that. That's pretty wicked. Dig that a lot. But this one, next one, I love the pumpkin. I'm a sucker for... And look at Halloween 5, Michael Myers on the front. What the hell were they thinking? This is crazy. And last but certainly not least, this is a great one. Really dig that one, guys. I'm sure y'all do too. Great shot of Tom at the front, and I love the kids getting candy. That was wicked cool. Okay, guys, so there it is. My all-time favorite Halloween film, Halloween 3 Season of the Witch. I do hope you enjoyed that video. I love doing these home video episodes. Of course, drop a comment below if there's an idea of an episode you want me to do. I'd be more than happy to. And also, if there is more mainstays that you want me to do, like Friday 6 or something like that. I know I skipped that and did 5. Just let me know. Your feedback is always appreciated. And of course, if you like these types of videos, please just take a second and drop a like. That way I know it really helps out the channel. Thank you guys for watching. This is your old pal, CHH. We'll see you guys next time. Watch the big giveaway. Thank you to all of my Patreon supporters who make videos like this possible. To get behind the scenes photos, videos, music, private live streams, and more, you can subscribe to my Patreon for as little as $1 a month. Thank you very much.